Hello, I'm IBX Toycat, and today I unfortunately do not have the podcast. I'll list the reasons why in the description. What I have instead is a feature preview for the most requested and biggest feature coming in the next update, and that is the Wither boss. So the Wither boss is just an insanely difficult to kill mob, and it's really hard to kind of explain just with a screenshot or with words. So what I figured I'd do is use the PC gameplay in my feature preview format, and I could show you guys actual gameplay of the Wither, how you create it, all that sort of stuff. And if you like this sort of thing, please do like the video, because this is the most insane feature preview you will ever see if you don't know what the Wither's like. So yeah, please do like the video, share it, that sort of stuff. But let's get straight into it. So basically, to actually create the Wither, it's not as easy as just going to another dimension. What you need to do is you need to get 4 soul sand, quite an easy ask. I mean, there's lots of it in the netherite, but you also need to get 3 of these Wither skeleton skulls. So how do you get Wither skeleton skulls? And actually, what's a Wither skeleton? So Wither skeletons roam around the nether fortresses. They spawn there. They're kind of just, you know, the nether fortress equivalent of a skeleton, and as you can see here, they wield a sword instead of a bow, and they're really scary because they have this withering attack which does this thing to you. Once you kill them, you have a 1 in 40 chance of getting their Wither skeleton skull. So that means you have to kill on average 120 separate Wither skeletons if you want to get these 3 heads. So 120 Wither skeletons plus going to the nether to get these soul sand, and then you'll be able to fight the Wither boss. However, I don't recommend doing it at this point, because once you come back to the real world, as I'll show you here, because but even once you have this stuff going, if you look just here, you actually then need to be able to fight the Wither. So in this example, I actually have a diamond helmet, diamond chestplate, diamond leggings, and diamond boots. So I've got full diamond armor as well as a diamond sword and a bow of lots of arrows. But you'll see just how annihilated I'll get, even with all of this by the Wither, and it's going to be funny. So basically, yeah, once you've got the soul sand, you need to actually place it in a format like this. And I think I might actually have to make a little stand up for myself. But yeah, you need to basically do this and have 3 Wither skeleton skulls up there like this. And what that will do is create this, and it will make the big bar at the top, kind of like the end dragon bar. And basically, as once that bar fills, he'll try and kill stuff in between. He explodes and destroys everything, including obsidian, with that explosion like that. As you can see, it lags the world. It probably lagged the video just a little bit, and it's a crazy thing to do. So once that happens, he finally starts going fully aggressive towards the player, and he fires these Wither skeleton skulls at you. So these do a lot of damage. As I said, I've got full diamond armor on, so I'm reducing all incoming damage by 80%, and once I just eat so I can actually regen, I'll show you just how bad it is. So even, just a quick half heart there, just for actually getting hit by it, and it also knocks you back a lot. So if you want to actually kill this Wither boss, then you're going to take a lot of these Wither skeleton skulls to the face, and it's just so very difficult to even get near him, let alone kill him. So if you, and also there's other mobs around apparently. So yeah, you get the basic idea of what's going on here. So yeah, the Wither is the most insane boss in Minecraft, and look, this is how much a diamond sword is doing up close, and I'm just getting destroyed even while I'm doing it. So this is even quite a lucky biome, and once you get his health all the way down, of course, he drops a Wither Star. I think it's going to be difficult to prove in this video with just my stuff here. But yeah, what you really need, if you're going to stand a chance at even fighting this boss, is you're going to need, some protection armor, like protection 5 protection 4 ideally. You're going to need some, enchanted blades, so you can actually do real damage. And you're going to need a lot of arrows, because most of the time, he's avoiding the player. Look how fast he's moving around. It's really, really ridiculous. Also, just as an added, difficult thing, his health kind of regenerates slowly over time, especially when you're not nearby him. So right now, he's not even within a certain range of me, so I have to go looking for him. Okay, there he is. And as you can see, his health is slowly regenerating, which, it's quite slow normally, but when you consider the fact that, 1, there's no way to properly stop it, and 2, the amount of damage you're actually dealing, it's kind of crazy to even stand a chance fighting the Wither skeletons, boss. So one final little fun fact, just to make it even more difficult than the fact that he completely destroys even with full diamond armor, and he makes a massive explosion. He has so much health. I'm calling it he, but it's gender neutral, don't worry. But yeah, so in addition to all those crazy facts, in addition to, all that stuff, if you follow a potion of, harming him, and you want to do it that way, like you have infinite potions of harmings, as a fun fact, that actually heals him more. So if you think, using potions as a way to do it, it's not actually going to work that way. Potions on yourself is a good move. Like, I think a potion of strength maybe, as well as a sharpness 5 sword, might start doing reasonable amounts of damage that you could do some stuff with, but in reality, you're going to need a good bow, you're going to need good sword, you're going to need really good armor, or you're going to need lots of friends. So yeah, that's how you kill the Wither. I'm actually going to run away from it, because once you go out of its focus range, it'll just stay there until you next come back, so probably a dangerous thing to leave around the house for someone else, or a clever prank to play in someone's house, like your friend comes back and there's just a Wither in his house that's destroyed it. Probably, the kind of prank that will lose you a lot of friends, but if you want to do it anyway, that's how you can do that. So The Wither is actually trying to follow me as I get away from him, so I'll just do this while he's looking. So, just as a fun fact, a lot of people think, okay, like the Ender Dragon, there's only one Wither, right? That's not actually true. So once you kill the Wither, you get a Wither Star, which is necessary to create the beacons. So, the beacons are crazy, late game block that you kind of want if you're doing, kind of important stuff. But in addition to just being able to have one Wither, more than one Wither at any one time. So, once you've killed your Wither, you can make another one. Oh wow, I'm actually going to die here if I'm not careful. This is what I mean by it's very difficult. But in addition to being able to have more than one Wither in total, like, once you've killed the first one and stuff, what you can actually do is, you can actually, let's make ourselves a little hole here, you can actually make more than one Wither at one time. So I'm going to have to probably get rid of all of this, leaves here, because this is getting in the way. I'll use the sword stut just to save some time. But you can actually have more than one Wither at a time. So, if you have lots of you have 8 players, all with enchanted armor, and you're finding that the Wither just isn't a good enough challenge because you're one of those types of people, what you can actually do is you can have a second Wither, and of course he's going to have the same thing where he blows up a massive amount. So I'm going to try and stay away from that, actually. As you can see, he's going to flash, and then there's going to be lag and a boom. Like that. So that it's actually probably a good way to go mining if you don't, mind having to kill the thing after. But yeah, as you can see now, I've got 2 Withers. I've got the first Wither, which is somewhere up in the sky there, I think, and I've got the second Wither over there. So if you want to have an insane challenge of friends, and you've somehow, managed to make killing the Wither easy, you can have as many Withers as you like. Let's make a third one. Just, two's company, three's a crowd. So let's have a crowd worth of Withers. So, one more Wither just here. So, of course, to make these, you will need Wither Skeleton Skulls, and they are quite hard to come by, so, you might want to Wither Skeleton farm at some point, but having multiple Withers in the world is, 1, a good way to get Wither Stars, and 2, a good way to realise that, what, maybe I do need more stuff in Minecraft. Because, killing the Ender Dragon, even non-enchanted iron armor and a diamond sword, you're probably going to still be able to do it. If you go against the Wither with that, then you're going to die very quickly, and you'll realise, okay, let's actually get some real stuff. So, that's what the Wither is intended for. It's an insanely hard to kill boss that you can actually spawn more than one of if you're crazy. You can fight it with friends. It's a really good survival part of Minecraft. If you play survival, this is a really big end game goal to go towards, and even if you never do it, it's still something to go towards, which is what Minecraft needs. So, I'm getting destroyed by 3 Withers at once. Just remember the health bar will always be the nearest Wither, so, they haven't just regen really fast a lot of the time. Sometimes it's just a new Wither, and, yeah, they also, really good way to go mining, I guess. So, I hope you enjoyed the video. Like it if you did like it. Let me know in the comments down below if you're excited for the Wither, or if you're scared because you think you'll come back to your house and there'll be 3 Withers in there. Yeah, let me know in the comments. Other than that, like it if you liked it, share if you really liked it, and I'll see you guys in the next video, which, is going to be a pretty cool one. So, thank you for watching, and goodbye.